Oh, here we go again. So I'm going to a track called Honeysuckle. This is not Honeysuckle yet. This is just the start to get into it, or not even to get into it. This is the start from what the locals call the Pimple, which is just the top of the hill up here. Haven't ridden this for a long time, but it gives you a good little run in on some rough stuff until you get down to Honeysuckle. Honeysuckle is one of the famous tracks that they always sort of race the enduros on. It's an old XC track, I believe, but I would hate to have been given my XC bike a flogging down there on the brakes. I have taken the XC bike down there once, and the brakes hated it by the end. It's a track that's normally, like the rest of Mount Beauty, dry and really steep, loose, hard to brake. We'll give it a whirl. We'll see what it's like. I haven't ridden this in a long time. The last time I rode it was piercing down. For those who don't know me, I am starting a new YouTube channel, and these videos now on this existing channel are just stuffing around, trying to learn a few tricks and tips and what have you. Yeah, so playing with different camera angles and stuff like that. That's the Andreas hole. This corner here, it's real easy to come into it too fast and then shoot out of it. Miss that route there, fly off. It's super off camber there. I won't try and go too crazy hard today. I haven't ridden it in ages, and it's clear no one's ridden this in a little while. Ooh, off camber. It's a great track with a bit of moisture on it because you can actually get into it a little bit, but when it's dry, man, it's sketchy, real sketchy. So when it's wet, you can use some of these little things down the bottom as catches. So the last time I rode it was really wet, but it was so wet that it was pissing down and you couldn't see where you were going. You had to stop and take your goggles off at the end. Look at this off camber stuff. You really want to be off the brakes, but it's so nerve-wracking. This is more a downhiller section, that I reckon. So loose. So I think one of the tricks to riding this track is you can't come into it trying to slow down to take corners like you normally would. You got to trust, because they're too steep. You can't stop. Oh, I should have been up high to the left there. It's too steep. You can't. Once you're in it, you can't really stop. So I think the idea is more the point and shoot kind of style. I missed that line. Oh, I nearly tucked the front trying to get back over there. So steep and off camber, you kind of need to pick your line a long way out, commit to it, and hope that everything grips. I was saying in another video, which I should probably clarify, that it's a bit of a wank getting too into fork settings and shock settings and stuff like that, but I need to clarify it's not a wank when time matters. Like if I'm racing, then I'm right into that stuff. But for just this, like I say in my last video, I haven't checked the pressures in anything for months. So Lord knows what they are, but I ride to compensate, and it's a good thing to learn to ride to compensate. And then when you do set them up right, bike really comes alive. Like the settings are clearly pretty good, close enough, but I'm just saying, don't get head nicked into thinking you can't have fun and ride fast if you've got 5 psi too much, or if your rebound's 2 clicks too fast, or whatever it is people get into. If I was going for some crazy fast time down here, or trying for strava records and shit like that, yeah, sure. Maybe I'd stick in my wheel, far out. that was sketchy, wasn't it? Yeah, if I was trying for that, or not even that so much, if I was racing, then yeah, sure. Check my tyre pressures and stuff. My tyre pressure gauge is not even working at the moment, so my tyres were flat. I just put whatever felt about right in them. Plus they're bald, the back tyres getting pretty bald, but whew, for people who have seen my what's the other video, dark sides, this is the end of dark side now. We share the same end. Been on it for the last 50 meters or so. Nearly finished. And that's it. We end at the same spot. I'll try and continue some of the other stuff on another video maybe.